Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my first mini tutorial video. Mini tutorials will be short tutorials on how to make things which might not be what I'd like to make for a full tutorial, or things that don't take long to make. Today I'll be creating a small corrupt island, but you can take what you learned today and make larger ones than I have. Make sure to subscribe for more, and on to the video. So here's everything you're going to need. These 4 parts can be found in the floating island galleries. This terrain piece is from the Brown Cliff Cave Gallery, and finally you can choose whatever rocks you want to use, but I use the variant Rock Gallery, and I've chosen 5 rocks to work with. I'm going to grab this piece here and make an island out of it. We do this by changing our grid snap to 2, which helps us to align the pieces of our island together better, and we're going to size it up to the size we want. Don't size it up too big or you'll have hitbox problems like this. I'm going to shorten the height, but this won't fix our hitbox problem, so we must shrink it down more. Now that our terrain piece is the right size, we will copy it and rotate it 3 more times to make the circular shape of our island. Remember, this is just a corrupt island. If you want to see a corrupt biome tutorial, leave a comment. There we go. You can even build on this terrain. Now, onto these cube shard pieces. I think these were a really nice addition to Creative when they were added. They can serve as multiple things like crystals to pieces of the cube. Rotate your pieces however you want, and decide how many you're going to place. These will be around your floating cube, so I'm placing 3. Now take your rocks and place them where the crystal meets the ground. Place them all around the bottom. This adds more detail to the terrain and build, and give the island more personality. Make sure to shrink them. Let's place the rest of the rocks. With these rocks you want to mess around and see what you like the look of. For some rocks I'll make them larger, and I'll place rocks in groups or separate them to fill in empty space. But try not to overdo it. Copy what I do if you have to. Next we will place these bouncy cube geyser things. Depending on the size of your island, you want to spread them out but not too much. I'll manage to fit 3 on this small island. Change your grid snap to off so that we can rotate these pieces and line them up with the sloped terrain to give it a more natural look, almost as if it's risen from the ground. With the trees, we want to place them like how we placed our rocks. Either have small groups of trees or separate them out. With these trees I like to resize them up a bit so that they're not so small when running around them. If you're not sure how to place these trees, take notes from how I place mine. You can see our island's really coming together now. Onto the floating cube. Take your cube and resize it to how big you'd like it to be. Because my island is so small, I'm going to shrink it accordingly. Rotate it slightly so that it's at an angle. And now we're going to add some extra detail to the cube. Take some of your previous rocks and shrink them down. Place these rocks around the bottom half of your cube to make them appear to be floating around it. I personally really like this detail. Here's one last detail for all of you that watched to this point. Go to the Spooky Particle Gallery and choose one of these cube lighting strike effects. I'm going for this one. And you can either place it do it's zapping the cube, or maybe even the shards. It's completely up to you. And thank you for watching my first mini tutorial. Subscribe for more content, and join the Discord in the description. Help me reach 100 subs, and take care.